Oh my God, my worst fear has happened. Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today, we are going to bake some chocolate chip cookies from scratch. I bought this. This is a mixing bowl / measuring cup. I feel like this is gonna be very helpful in my baking journey. Now, where's that chocolate chip recipe? Why are we going so slow? Probably because I have 20 million tabs open. I need to close these tabs on my iPad. Oh my God, life path. I have like a bunch of life path number tabs open. Blueberry muffin recipe, Lululemon, Sephora, Zillow, and tables. Glasses for vertigo, eBay, Pizzagate. Okay. I'm not making just chocolate chip cookies. I wanted to spice it up a little. I am making triple chip, whatever this is. It has white chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and dark chocolate morsels. So I just wanted to do chocolate chip cookies, but with like a little more flair, make it fashion. Don't you love these recipes where there's just like a million things before the actual like getting into it? Preheat oven to 375. Okay. In a medium bowl, mix flour, bake. Oh my God, I don't have baking soda or baking powder. Wait, do I have baking powder? Okay, baking powder. So I don't have baking soda. So can I still... Shit, this might be the end. This might be the end of this segment right now. What does baking soda actually do? And what is the difference between baking soda and baking powder? Do you have to use baking soda to bake chocolate chip cookies? Oh, it's used to make them fluffy. However, it's not necessary. Baking powder can be used as a substitute for baking soda. First step. In a medium bowl, mix flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I made an executive call to just skip the baking soda, and we'll see how it turns out. Maybe I could overcompensate and add more baking powder. 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3. How do you soften butter? 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I just bought these today. So I'm like a super legit baker now. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Boing. Oh, I didn't wash these. Oh well. You guys aren't eating them. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon of salt. I think we could do like a little more. Oh no, don't fall. Okay, I'm gonna need to open the new salt that I bought. Okay, what is this? My salt? Like what? It's like a piece of the top. It's like the piece of the black part. Okay, so it says you need 3 times as much baking powder as you would baking soda. A teaspoon of baking soda. Or baking powder. Whatever. I hope this is not a freaking mistake, y'all. Boing! Too late to turn back now. Alright. In a medium bowl, mix flour, baking soda, and baking powder and set aside. Okay. Love it. Okay, cream together butter and sugars until combined. What the frick does that mean? Cream together? So you can just soften butter by putting it in the microwave, right? Like, not for long, but it says 4 of these equals 1 cup. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go very well. We are going to soften this in the microwave for a bit. And while that's going, how much sugar do I need? Cup of sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar. Again, with the granulated sugar, I don't buy that, and I don't know what it is. Okay, this, ooh, my hair's in it, whoops. This is definitely softened. Oh, that is softened. I bought brown sugar today. It is regenerative organic light brown sugar. So, okay. A cup of light brown sugar, packed, whatever the frick that means. Wait, 1 cup of sugar? 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. So that is 2 of these of sugar. That's a lot. Is this, are we sure this, that's a lot of sugar. I feel like that's not right. I don't know why, I just have this feeling I'm gonna mess this up. Like, I'm just not doing this right. That was nice. Sugar. Zach, like what? Is this correct? This is just all sugar and butter. I don't know what cream together means, but maybe this is what it means. 2 large eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Teaspoon it. Ooh, 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 ooh. 1. Ooh, 2. Oh my God, that got all over me. Ew, fuck. Okay. 2. Ah! Key, help. And then you're supposed to beat the eggs. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I think I have egg in my hair. Beat them for 1 minute. What the f? Yolk everywhere. Ew. Ew, I think there's a literal egg in my hair. Ew, help me. Mix in the dry ingredients until combined. Okay, so we are doing this. And then, bam. I think maybe you weren't supposed to do that all at once. God, yeah, probably should have did this a little at a time. Why is it getting all like bread? I don't know why it's like this texture. It's like, okay, let me just give it some time, okay? I shouldn't rush it. Did any of you watch the Golden Globes? I actually didn't. I didn't even know they were on. I just saw people reacting to that video of Leonardo DiCaprio doing that weird thing. I follow a lot of like conspiracy stuff on X because I love that stuff. I would love to make like a conspiracy theories video and just talk about some of my favorite ones because a lot of them are not on YouTube. Some of them are too down the rabbit hole for YouTube, and maybe I shouldn't. Some things are interesting for sure. But yeah, I don't care about the Golden Globes or any of those award shows. To be honest, I don't care about celebrities. I think they are all empty vessels with no soul, if I'm being completely honest. And I think they're here to influence us and to distract us. So that's my take on that. I really just don't give a shit about the Golden Globes or any of those dumb award shows where they can kind of flaunt their wealth. And has anyone noticed, I feel like after 2020, I feel like movies have just gotten significantly worse, you know? Like if you want to watch a good movie, I feel like the 2010s and before just had way better movies. From like the early 2000s to like 2010s where there was like just really good comedies out. Like Superbad, Role Models, a lot of Paul Rudd stuff. Our Idiot Brother was good, Wanderlust. Just don't make those types of movies anymore. Popstar with Andy Samberg was so funny. That's probably one of my favorite movies. Okay, add the chocolate chips. 2 cups of chocolate chips. Wow, like there wasn't enough sugar already. But who am I? I am not the sugar police. I actually don't think I have enough in here. I should have bought 2 bags. Let's try it. Oh, so close. Well, to be honest, I feel like you can't really mess up chocolate chip cookies because it's just all sugar and stuff. Like the blueberry muffins that I royally messed up, Those were a little harder because it's like blueberry is a fruit. So you have to make that go with like the rest of it, you know? But this is just all like good, amazing stuff. So the blueberry muffins honestly reminded me of like compote, and I don't do compote, honestly. I just don't. This is like raw cookie dough and I really want to eat it, but you're not supposed to. Anyways, I just don't care about celebrities, to be honest. And I used to. I used to love like looking at like their houses and what they wear and stuff like that, but I just feel like it just doesn't hit the same anymore, you know? Like with the world and the state of it is. I think they're just honestly here to distract us, and I just think it's just, I think we're just better off not looking into their lives. This dough looks really good. I have high hopes about these. I love being a baker. I'm not like a real baker, but I just really like baking it. It's a weird hobby that I've never done in my life, clearly. I didn't have any of the tools you need, and I don't know anything about baking, but I just really have enjoyed doing this. So thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna get some parchment paper now, and now it's time to roll the cookies. Bam. We're gonna make the balls. So I could just use my little measuring thing. That's 1 tablespoon. Just roll them into balls, and then that's it. What I want to know is, why are all celebrities, they kind of turn into this sort of androgynous being at one phase of their career, where they like shave their heads, or not like shave their heads, but like cut their hair really short and dye it blonde. I feel like there is a conspiracy behind that. I feel like a lot of celebrities do that. Like they cut all their hair off and then like bleach it. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. It's just something to think about. It's just interesting. They all kind of turn into this lifeless sort of androgynous being, just become really gray looking in a sense. Like the life is gone, like the light out of their eyes is gone. And I'm not saying that they are like their soul has been sacrificed, but just something that was there before is not there now. Just things to think about, you know? Let's think while we still can. But yeah, as I was saying though about the movies, this could be a very unpopular take. I feel like after 2020, movies just kind of became really bad, you know? And maybe it was a little before that, but I just think like in 2020, something happened. Well, yeah, we know what happened. In Hollywood, everything just kind of became not as good anymore, or maybe I'm just getting older. My tastes have changed, but I kind of don't love how they include all the technology in movies, like smartphones and social media, and a lot of the movies are just kind of based around that. That could be a very unpopular take, but I don't love that. Like, we have that in our real world. We watch movies to escape, and that's just kind of like, it like brings us back into social media, like in movies, like seeing it in movies. So I don't love that personally. I like watching movies where they aren't on their phones 24/7 or on social media posting. That's why I love Harry Potter, because you don't see a cell phone in Harry Potter. Do you see a cell phone in Harry Potter? No. I have a feeling these are all gonna blend into one. So I really want that to not happen. There was a really good genre of old, like 2010 movies that were so good. I'm gonna see if I can look some up, because I feel like I'm not saying like the good ones. Yeah, like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Wedding Crashers, She's the Man. Amanda Bynes movies were so good. She's the Man is actually iconic and everyone knows it. It is so good. I will go back and watch that. That is the funniest movie. 21 Jump Street too. Those are really good. I just feel like they don't make those movies anymore. I feel like they tried with Role Models in like not Role Models. What are those called? Good Boys. They tried with Good Boys in 2019, and it was a good shot, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't super bad. Well, obviously, because it was little kids, and we don't want to get that gross, but it kind of missed the mark for me a little bit. I feel like it could have been funnier, and it doesn't mean you need to be more inappropriate to be funny. I actually don't think that. Maybe just take like an extra month on the script. And I literally had enough. So I'm really excited about this. The cookie dough tastes like cookie dough, so that's good. Oh, Accepted was really good. 17 again. Mean Girls, yeah. Just don't do it anymore. White Chicks was super funny. The Devil Wears Prada. And I think everyone is very afraid of being offensive. And I get that. We don't want to make other people feel bad or be prejudiced or any way, but comedy, you need to be a little offensive. And I truly believe in that. I believe you can make fun of someone for the sake of a joke. Just, you know, don't take it too far. Don't be like downright cruel. But I think everyone needs to be able to laugh at themselves. Here are my cookies. They are about to enter the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. I'm really scared that they're all gonna like melt into each other, but that's a risk that we're just gonna have to take. I'm really fighting the urge to eat this. There's a cat hair in it. That's kind of gross. That's literally the story of my life though. The cookies are ready! Oh my God, my worst fear has happened. My worst fear has happened. Guys, help. Help, they are becoming one. I don't know if I should keep them in longer. The recipe said 8 to 10. I think, did I put them in for 8 or 9? I think I did 8. Okay, I'm gonna do like 30 more seconds. The girl literally said, when you open the oven, they're not gonna look done. But like, that's good. You don't wanna overcook them. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh God, I can't get it out, okay. Help! Thumbnail. Okay, oh my God, they don't look done. But I'm literally just following the directions, okay? They don't look done. I'm gonna tell you right now, they do not look done. But that's literally what the directions say. She says, they're not gonna look done. I'm gonna show you what we're working with. How long do I let them cool? What does our girlie say? Sit in a pan for 5 minutes before removing to cooling rack. When you remove the cookies from the oven, they will still look doughy. This is the secret that makes these cookies so amazing. Please, I beg you, do not overbake. All right, girlie, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna overbake. Well, I'm gonna let these cool, and then I'll go from there. I am putting a timer for 5 minutes now to let them cool, and then I'm gonna have to find a way to transfer them into my fridge. My cookies are cooling. Trust the process, y'all. Okay, so the recipe doesn't say how long to put the cookies in the cooling rack for, aka the fridge. So I just put them in the fridge. I'm gonna put them in the fridge for 5 minutes. I just took my vitamins and now I'm gonna enjoy some non-alcoholic Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, y'all, I put the cookies in the cooling rack and I set a timer. The cooling rack, aka my fridge. And I set a timer and the timer just like disappeared. It just never went off. But I hope you enjoy my outfit change. I just wanted to get into something a little more cozy because we are baking cookies. They are chilled. I will give you that. So these are how the cookies came out thus far. I think it'll be fun to do a little taste test with my boyfriend here and get his honest reaction. So I think I should probably eat dinner first and then I will eat a cookie.
Chat.
All right. Oh, wait.
Chat.
I think you should go away and
Chat.
then I'll introduce you.
What's up, chat?
No.
Okay,
Go away.
so.
I can still see your shirt. All right, guys. The time has...
Chat.
Okay, thanks. The time has come to taste test my cookies. Now, I have a special guest who's going to help me taste test them. Come on over.
What's up, chat?
So this is Connor.
Nice to meet you.
He's my boyfriend.
Allegedly.
So grab a cookie. And
right.
this is how they turned out. I'll try the deformed cookie.
Okay, let's cheers.
Wait. Hello. Have some fucking decorum. All right, so these are our cookies. This is how they turned out. Okay? Cheers.
Wait.
I think they're really good.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm taking them in.
I think they're really fluffy. They turned out really fluffy, even though I didn't have the baking soda.
They're insane. Like, I'm not even just saying that. They're, like, shockingly good.
Really?
I needed a moment to process it. Because the thing is, like, I mean, everyone's different, but, like, I do not like a crisp cookie. I like a cookie that's nice and gooey and soft, but they also have a crisp bottom.
Yeah.
There's a crunch at the bottom, but in the middle, it's very, very soft. These are some of the best cookies I've had in a long time.
Whatever he just said was totally by accident. I'm actually really proud of myself. This is my first successful dish or dessert that I've cooked from scratch since the blueberry fiasco.
They had good patches, but the bites that were bad were not good.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so proud of
These
myself.
are great. No,
Yeah,
she nailed this one.
I know.
Blueberry muffins were questionable, but these are great.
These are from scratch. I literally made the dough.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I look like a chipmunk? Thanks so much for watching my video. If you made it to this far to the end, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and why don't you go bake some cookies? Okay,
Chat.
bye.